fan of the Hoytey Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hoytey Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hoytey. Thanks, mate.
Divulge. So good. G'day, fellas.
G'day, mate. Actually, you guys just want to talk amongst yourselves while I go and get a Red Bull?
Good on you, mate.
Smash a couple of those?
See you, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
How was filming last night, man?
Good. Cold. Jesus, it's cold.
Yeah.
1 degree again. In my little summer shirt there outside.
You get a dressing gown though, don't you?
Yeah, but not while you're filming.
No, I know what you're filming. You look weird.
Yeah. But no, it was fine. Just a late one. Got home about 2:45.
2:45, yeah.
Yes.
So on set at 11.
Yes.
Through your costume, your cosy there, and your makeup.
Yes.
Yes. And where were they? With things running behind, you'd be asking that question pretty quick, are you? How they looking? Is that what you say? I say, how they looking?
No, I didn't actually. You know, often I will ask that question.
Yeah.
I mean, where are we at?
Where are we at? When am I going home?
Yes. But I got the vibe immediately that they were running well behind.
Ah, good.
So I was just like, okay. In the green room there with the heat on, chatting to the other actors.
Sounded like there was overtime.
No, actually.
No overtime.
But they may have dropped a scene.
Ah,
You hear what I'm
kia ora.
saying? But no, it was good.
Nice chat with the other actors. What
Yeah,
was the topics of conversation?
I think people just find my grumpiness really amusing.
I think so.
You're joking.
I think so.
Certainly not on the big show.
You got in there and you're just straight into complaining and shit.
Well, no,
Do you
I wasn't,
realise
I
that
wasn't complaining, actually. I was just making jokes about my weekend and stuff.
which was complaining?
Because one of the other
Positive feedback?
one of the other actors who I'm working with had been through the same experience and
Right.
had warned me about certain things that may happen.
Oh, yes.
And then they happened. So I was sort of chatting to her about that and stuff. Had a lovely spicy tomato soup.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Any bread with that?
Well, they had a roll, but I didn't want a roll.
Oh.
You sure it might have been the role of a lifetime.
Hey.
Acting chat. Yeah.
Keezy.
With Keezy.
But they also had, which was, you know, I've come across once or twice before because I knew it was going to be so cold, the old heat packs
yeah.
that you stick to your shirt and your back and your kidneys and your feet and your bolos.
Yeah.
They're actually bloody good. You just peel them off, stick them on,
We used to
away
get
you
them
go.
on Paranormal, and
Yeah.
I think they're mostly in your gloves or your socks or something. That was shit.
Yeah.
They're the ones you
They're very
click.
small. Yeah.
No,
The gel ones.
Our ones were gels, I think.
no, these ones you just literally rip them up and just stuck them on your shirt.
One use.
Oh,
Yeah, one
And then
use.
straight in the bin.
Yeah.
good stuff.
That's
eh?
great.
So that
Yeah.
a human
That's
can be
good,
mildly
Jase.
warm.
So I changed.
piece of
I
shit.
Jase, it's
changed
disgusting.
mine. I changed mine every 15 minutes too. So I would have gone through about 50.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Just chuck them on the ground for one of the ADs to pick up, did you?
But I was saying to Keezy that I was because I'm a bit sleep deprived at the moment, and when I got in the
You're
car to
happier
go
than
home,
you usually are.
when I got in the car to go home, of course I pumped the heat up, and that made me feel very woozy. And it's a fucking
yeah.
mother winding road all the way home.
Did you work it out?
And I got a bit woozy on it and did a bit of a on one of the corners and went, uh-oh, turn the heater
Yeah.
off, windows down, just wake yourself up, Hoytey Joe.
Good on you, mate.
Imagine that. Imagine if Jase had crashed overnight. Imagine that.
Okay.
The big show with Keezy, Mogi,
And
and
Mogi.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
Straight away, new imaging made up.
Just
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
advertising.
There's a lack
turned
of
up today.
there's a lack of remorse there, Keezy, or sadness.
There's a practical consideration that goes on, Jase. How the show must go on.
Yes.
The show will go on.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys would say something nice about me, though, wouldn't you?
Well, it depends. Am I on your will?
We might do one break with Graham Lowe.
Right. Okay.
Just
Because
kidding.
just like celebrating my career and that. Would it be like that?
Do you imagine your memorial? Because I think you'll have a quiet funeral for just the close family, and then a bigger, grander event for all your fans.
Well, I'd have to.
and for the state to recognise you and
Yes.
your contribution to the arts.
Yes. Would have to get a bigger church for
Yeah, I
sure.
was gonna
I'm
say,
thinking
well, that
like
was-
St. Mark's in town here.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
what I was leading up to.
You need-
Which church?
You need
Yeah.
like a taller coffin too.
Is St. Mark's
'Cause
the
of you.
one that we did that event at? What's the one where we did that architecture?
Yes,
It
yes,
is.
I think so.
It's very nice, but not a lot of parking, Jace.
Yeah, no, it's
You
true.
don't want to put people off with a lack of parking. There's a nice one over in Parnell, which is where Sir Edmund Hillary had his funeral.
Yes.
That would be worthy of you, I think.
But I'd have to restrict it to 50 eulogies.
Yes. People can get carried away, can't they?
Yeah, so I'd just like no more than 50. I'd say to my wife.
Yes.
And you guys would do one, eh? Hey, Keezy,
Well,
you do one.
Yeah.
Keezy,
Would you?
Keezy
would.
Yeah, I'd do one, mate.
Yeah,
of course
yeah.
I would.
You sort of want a few from in the radio. There'd be ACC, obviously.
It'd be mostly ACC, I'd say, most
Would
of
you
the
guys
eulogies.
would you guys like renegotiate your contracts and stuff?
Oh,
Look-
yeah. That'd
probably
be the
look
first
to get
thing
some
we
more
did.
dosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of salary cap freed up when you're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit, yeah.
That's true.
Actually, can you put in a good word with the dog squad people and just say, hey, I know a young up-and-comer?
You mean before I die?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And just
okay.
say, should anything happen to me,
Oh, Keezy will take
Keezy
over.
will do it.
Yeah.
It's always a good day at work for the dog squad.
Yeah, is that how you do it?
Yeah.
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 But no, it was good.
Oh, that's good. What, you almost crashing was good.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
But then I got home. I was in bed by 10:45, and then my daughter woke me up at 3:30,
Oh, backbone.
and then I got up at 7.
I went to bed at midnight and I woke up at 4. I went
Yes.
to bed at 9. Went to sleep at 12. Woke up at 4.
Good stuff.
It was mint.
I wanted to go to bed at 9:30, 10,
Oh, yeah.
and then Pugs forced me to go online and play with him and his mates until midnight.
Oh.
And I was fuming because I really needed an early night last night.
Right.
So that'll be tonight, early night.
Yeah.
Right, Pug, son, you hear that?
I'm filming again tonight, so
Actually,
yeah.
that was quite funny because just as I was going to bed, I was like, Jase is just starting work.
yeah.
It's a nice feeling, isn't it?
It's really
To know
nice.
It's out there in the cold. It makes me warmer somehow.
I tell you what, though, what was really lovely because I was so cold that my wife had made up a hot water bottle because I was going, oh, it's going to be
Because you were bitching and moaning.
It was going to be really icy getting into bed, and she had it up against her back, and I just waddled in there and did the old spoon there with a lovely hot water bottle.
Given the year is 2024, do you have an electric blanket, man?
Nah. Oh, we used to have one.
Good on you, mate.
I
What
don't know
year
where
was
that's.
that?
I don't know where that's gone. Actually,
sure.
it's a really good question.
I always
She
thought-
sold it.
I always thought it was dangerous having the combo of the hot water bottle and the electric blanket.
I've never known anyone to have the combo. Do
down
people do the
down
combo?
south, they do.
Mental.
Because it's so freaking cold.
Right.
And the old houses with no insulation. And that. My wife used to do that when I
Right.
first met her, yeah.
Wow.
And I was always like, that's freaking dangerous.
It's no good. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that.
Why? Because you'd be electrocuted or something.
Well, that's exactly what would happen, yeah. If it was to burst and leak everywhere.
Back in the day, Jason, you'll remember this, and you might remember this, Keezy, but they probably fixed them by the time you were a young buck.
Yeah.
But you'd have on your electric blanket there, but it had no thermostat on it, so it would just continue to get hotter and hotter and hotter. And you would wake up at about 3 o'clock in the morning sweating,
Right.
dying.
Yes.
And if you didn't wake up, then it would get hotter and hotter and hotter and catch on fire and you'd die.
Right. That
It was
seems
a good system.
warm,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, toasty.
Especially, if you went to bed completely steamed
Oh, yeah.
and lay
it-
down.
That was shocking, man. I remember being a kid, just waking up and being so tired from how hot you were. It took everything to turn it off, and you were so scared of the fire. Don't know if the fire part was true, but it certainly got drilled into you by your parents.
Do they have like timers on them that turn them off?
They do. The one I've got at the moment is 2 hours or 10 hours, and the setting is 1 through 9.
Oh,
That's
So you
too
can
many.
settle on what you like.
Yeah,
I
right.
agree. And it also has body and feet. It
Actually,
just should be on or off.
my wife, though, her feet are
My wife-
freezing, but her body is hot.
Right.
I know.
If you're not,
Well, she'd love it.
Jace, there's funny times to say I know,
Well,
and that's not one of them, I don't think.
You
I think
said
it's too far.
you said that. You've said that before.
I can't say her body is hot, and you say I know.
You've said that her feet are cold and her body is hot before.
Is that how you meant it, Jace?
Totally it is. I know. But here's the thing, though. But it's only the first 5 minutes you need it, right? So you get in bed, and for me, it's like, oh fuck, it's
But
cold.
no, you want it to be warm when you hop in bed.
Yeah. So you have it warm when you get in bed, and before you fall asleep, you turn it off because
That's right.
then the body heat takes over.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Hells.
And when you get into bed, like what are you wearing pajamas-wise at the moment? I've actually taken to wearing pajamas. I've got track pants on now.
I'm still
And a
nude.
t-shirt.
Still
And a
nude.
t-shirt.
T-shirt and undies.
Because the temperature outside of the bed
Yeah.
is too cold. It comes down through the duvet, and if I'm nude, it colds up me thighs.
You need some vouchers
No good.
and a half-price duvet, man.
I've got heaps of duvets, but any more duvets too hot for the wife.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. So we're in a world where I get to be uncomfortable.
Right.
Undies and T-shirt. That's all I need.
What kind of undies?
You got the front door cut out, eh?
Of my undies.
Yeah, and your ham hanging out. Is that
Yeah,
right?
well, because that's
Hey, Jase.
because it's just
And a
it's just
picture of an elephant on the front.
really uncomfortable if they just stay in the if they're still packaged up.
Well,
I like to let them loose at night.
What's
There's
the
nothing
point?
flexible enough to take that kind of pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot of weight there.
That's genuinely why I stopped wearing undies, was because,
You got a big schlong.
well, there's that, but also I got a big raho. But also, I found out that from wearing a belt all the time and then wearing undies at night, I never gave my torso area a break,
Yeah.
and I started to get like a mild hernia.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I went to the doctor, and they was like, "Oh, that's probably from you just constantly having your pants done up tight and like leaning against the desk down here." And
Have I shown you my hernia?
Give it a
Keith?
break.
he was like, "Hang on, Jace, we just concentrate on my one for a sec."
What's up
And he
with
was-
you?
And he was
I
like,
think he's referring to the fact that anytime somebody mentions they've got any kind of medical issue, you immediately jump in and talk about yours.
But I just want to show
Every
you my
single time.
hernia.
"Have you actually got one?"
Yes.
Is it a golf ball type thing?
Yeah, in my belly button. It's popped out.
Oh, God. Let's get a photo of this for
Pug, get your phone.
Instagram.
Can you bring your phone out,
This has
Pug?
got 300 likes written all over it.
Have you actually got
Yes, I do.
a hernia in your...
Well, I told you that when I used to say that to my wife all the time that I've got a hernia, and she was like, "Oh fuck, whatever."
I don't remember this.
And then I went to the doctor, and he said, "Oh no, that's a hernia." And I went home and went, "Guess what, darling? It is a hernia
In your face.
in your face." And it kind of is too, because it's quite bulby.
And are you going to get anything done about it?
Nah.
What does he recommend?
Surgery.
Well, he actually said it's not a massive hernia, so I mean, if you want to get it, you've seen to. So
And
it
it's
doesn't
not
get
like
any
you're putting
bigger.
it under pressure at the gym or anything from straining or anything, so
Well,
it's too easy.
It's sort of sunk back in now because of my abs.
Also, does it make you have an outie belly button?
Yes.
Oh my God.
And sometimes I push it back in, and that's fucking painful.
Can I push
go,
it back in?
I just go bonk.
I'll push it.
Can we do a video if Pugs comes out, you take your shirt off, and he gets real close to your belly button, then I push it in and go bonk, and then put that on Instagram?
Sure.
like that?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Absolutely. Not a fucking chance, Skeezy.
That's so good. Hey, you listening, listen to the Radio Hodaki Big Show, 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki, all right?
Thanks, mate. Oh,
You guys watching on YouTube as well.
thanks, mate.